Hey there, it's Patmos and tonight would you join me for a brand new episode with Foundation. And well, let's start off zoomed in on our fishing docks while they are trying to catch some fish, and we can see there is plenty of fish available, so they should be able to get some fish. And I think we're going to continue towards what we have to do in the village. So let's zoom out a bit. We got 4 new villagers. Now that's interesting, because that means we can give them a job. Let's see, what jobs do we have available? Ooh, we have quite a few jobs available. Well, we should get a few foragers. And we can't assign herbalists yet. We should probably put people into the transporting business, because they'll be transporting goods towards this part of town, which is important, because we want this part of town to be very livable and likable. But of course we were busy here with the monastery. We got ourselves this little herbalist. But I think we should add, because they are in this section, I think it's good to add a few decorative bush to it, because these are apparently in the herb garden. So I guess these are the herb gardens that they work with. So we're going to try it off by just building 3 of these. Well, 3 of each. So let's see if this does the trick. Can we now assign herbalists, for instance, soon? Well, we should probably concede a few villagers, of course, to the monastery first. And we don't have 3 villagers, so we're not going to do that. But after that, I think they should be working this in the herb garden, or they'll just go into the woods and collect herbs. We'll have to find out. We will see. At the same time, there's a lot to do. Extremely difficult mission. No, because we have already soldiers out to be on a mission, so we're not going to do that. And yeah, we have the tavern, where they can sell wine, and they are. They sold 12 wine for 1200, so that brings in a lot of money. We have no cook, but we also have no wild boar. We do have cheese, but we have no meals. So first we need to get some wild boar before we can actually start thinking about getting the meals going, so we don't really need to cook yet. I'm thinking about this area though, to get a hunter going, because it needs a forested area, and here we have a forested area. And that's also an area that we might just keep forested. So yeah, there's no extraction zone here. We're not going to do that. We're going to designate this as a hunting zone. And it should be able to, I don't know, shoot some boar. But let's keep it like this. As soon as it's done, we can put people in there. And that'll give us the opportunity to start preparing meals and get this kitchen going. We have 1 people into the tavern, so that's cool. 2 people in now. So that's working. We are still busy with the keep, trying to enlarge it. So I guess we are kind of busy. Alright, the success probability is extreme. I do want to check a little bit if we have many wounded soldiers. 3 out of 5 are wounded. That's not a number I like. So I'm going to bring them back. I don't want to lose soldiers at this point. So this is working. I'm tempted to check this building. Did we assign everything? See, we have a lot of extensions. We assigned nothing. Let's make those treasuries, because we already have room. Check for 10 out of 12 soldiers. So we might do 1 extra dorm, just to make sure that we can host extra people. But other than that, I think we should just make it all treasuries, so that we can get a bigger treasury. And we can actually. And since we make a good amount of money, that's really worthwhile. Yeah, there it comes. Alright, 2 new people coming in. So we can give them a job again. I'm going to assign a cook already, because I just want that. And I'm going to assign somebody to the granary, because all the food needs to be gathered to this place, so people can distribute it here in the market. So we really need that. The wooden keep is completely done, it says. So let's check all the expansions. Did we? Yeah, here's one. Let's make it a treasury. Did we have everything now? Yeah, it appears so. So that's good. Well, our treasury grew quite a bit. Got a nice loot from the mission there. And I think we should put a little bit more work into this. So, going to do a few little additions, like getting a small campsite where they can collect their stuff. And get a few weapon racks going where they can collect weapons for training. And, well, we might even place some decorative flags next to this path. I think a few little add-ons are nice. A large porch. Sounds kind of like a place where you can put your horse in or something. So yeah, we'll just make it look a little bit more nice than it does right now. So that's about it. That's how it's going to work. And we have new military missions available, but I guess first they need to heal. So I don't think we can send out soldiers already. Yeah, 3 wounded. Oh, we can send out 5. Is this an easy mission? Yes. Alright, we'll prepare the troops. And we're going to do... Oh, I misclicked. That's my problem. Alright, prepare the troops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. Let's send out the troops. There they go. Perfect. Alright. Well, I think things look rather okay. And we have plenty of food to sell here. Everyone's very well stocked, so that's fine. Number of berries is growing again, which is important after the bad weather. We really needed to start growing again. So things are improving, I guess. All we need now is 2 free villagers to set up the herbalist. That might help. So we can get herbs. And we needed the herbs, I believe. Yeah, the weaver isn't doing much. No access to services. Well, there are services close by, so don't worry about it. You can get to it. We have another small lord manor. Did we set this up? No, we haven't set it up. So let's make this treasury as well. Just want a very big treasury. Should we get a tax office? No, we don't need to tax our people. Alright, so we got a pretty big treasury now. We got a lot of money now. So that seems to be all working fine. Here's a house. So that's a good house. Tier 2. Density 2. Looks very nice. 2 free villagers. Let's see. Are they male or female? That's basically the question. Can't see it really here, but we can just try it by getting to the monastery and assigning a monk. Well, we can't concede anyone, so probably 2 females. Alright, let's see. Let's do promotions first. We get... Do we have any soldiers to promote? That would be interesting. I don't think so, but it could well be the case that we do have. No. Alright, no soldiers to promote. So let's see. Let's promote 5 citizens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can do like 10 commoners. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can do a whole lot of serfs, that's fine. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 160. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep it like this for now. Monk is approaching the village. Well, that's fine. We're going to deal with that later on. Now we still have 2 free villagers, so let's put one in the transporter and get one into the foraging business. And, ooh, they're really starting to build this now. Looking forward to continuing with the monastery. That'll be cool. We have here... our candles. That's good. I just want the herbs going, but not quite there yet. But most of the other stuff we have, except the meals, but... Is this one done already? Not yet. Let's prioritize it. Let's get the hunter done. so that we can go hunting people. Now there should be a lot of houses being built since we promoted quite a few people. So I guess we should prioritize those as well. But we really want people to have a home and be happy. But as long as they don't have a home, they won't be happy. Right, what's this? That's the blacksmith. Well, that's fine. This one's working well. He doesn't have the materials to work, so we'll need to keep our eye on that. The hunter is built, good. The house is upgrading, that's always very nice. All the way up here, in the northern part of town. Right, let me check the zoning that we have. Yeah, this is all gone. So perhaps it's time soon to start changing out a few of the woodcutters to better suited places. Because yeah, this one also has cut everything. Now of course this is still pretty close by, so it's okay. It would be great if these trees would have been cut, so let's try and get rid of those. And of course we can get rid of all these trees, and they're pretty close by. So you can really get rid of them. And this is done. So that's the thing you should not forget. Check your zoning every now and then, because you could run out of wood if you don't check your zoning every now and then. Because you might end up with not enough zones designated to cut trees in. And as you know, I really like all the trees gone. I'm going to plant a few trees later on, spread over town, but just as decoration in a manner that I like it, and not just like a wild forest growing all over town, because that's not what I like. I like stuff to be a little bit clear, so that I can see what's going on and what's happening. And it's not the case when there's just trees all over town. Well, this seems to be going quite well. A lot of trees are being cut. We have more zoning here that can go. That also makes just your map a little bit clearer. Especially when the zoning is gone. All these blue areas are gone. You can just see the green. Now check that you don't get the berries out of the equation, because that's not going to work. Alright, keep my troops with you. That's fine. So let's do it like this and then click it. There it goes. Perfect. Wooden keep is done, so we're going to check that soon. Or we might just do that right now. So yeah, the decorations are in place. We have this little place where you can put a donkey or a horse that you have. You have a little camp where you can sit. We have some weapon racks. So yeah, we made it look a little bit nicer. 2 flags there. We've got our knight. Cool. Alright, we've got a free villager. So let's see, can we concede him or her to the monastery? Because then we can get someone into the herb garden. We still only have 11 monks. How much space do we have for monks? That might also be a question. House up to 10 monks. Alright, so we can house plenty of monks. We're just not there yet. We're not getting any monks. So I guess that free worker is Obene. Yes, she's a girl, so we can't assign her to the... Well, let's make her a hunter then. You need a hunter. We want that boar coming in. Right, I think we should remove this one. So let's place a new one. Right here. Make sure they can do his job, and we'll just remove this one. And that'll mean that these 3 will now already be without a job, but as soon as this one is done, they will start working there, so we don't have to worry about that. Now that's a good thing. How are we doing here? Is this church already done? Well, it's not done yet, but they're getting there. You can see it's almost full, 18 out of 20 attendance, so people are really going to church here. So it's a good thing we built one. We need to build a few homes here as well. And perhaps... Well, there's the second part coming, so then they have room for 40 people. That should do the trick for now. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, we have a hunter now. We should be starting to produce some boar, but I don't think we have a granary set up for that. So we could check if we have place or space in one of the granaries that we already got. I highly doubt it. Since we have plenty of berry space, we could put this one out and put boar in there, but I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to place a granary next to this building, because that means that this granary will collect the boar, and the guy in the kitchen here will only have to walk a very short way to get the boar, and all the granary people will do all the heavy lifting by collecting it. So I think that's for the best. Alright, lumber camp is built. We can immediately see those 3 guys went to the lumber camp, so that worked. Plenty of money, so we could buy a few more zones. Question is, which way should we go? I'm going this way. Alright, we bought 3 extra, that's good. 2 new villagers. Did 2 new people come in? Ooh. Soldiers were victorious. Are they still in good health? 1, 2, 3 wounded. So 5 or 4 are not wounded. So this time we're going to say charge. Let's stay there. Let's see what they can do. Did we get 2 guys? We get 1 guy, I guess. So we could assign someone to the... Yeah, we got a herbalist now. Perfect. And we get a forager then. That's fine. Well, that worked. And I'm really curious to see if the herbalist soon will start working in the garden or whatever. So we're going to check that soon. And I think in the new granary we can also put the herbs. So we can put some boar in and herbs. I highly doubt we will get plenty of boar. So to fill more slots than just 1. So I think with 1 slot for boar we are fine. And then we can put some other stuff in it as well, like herbs or whatever. So that's what we're going to do. Meals will be sold in here, so we don't have to set up meals in the granary, I guess. I'm not even sure if we can, so we're going to find that out. There's people carrying some heavy stuff. So let's just wait until this is done. Same time, let's check this. Are we already producing herbs? Or not? And how will we be doing that? Maybe the guy didn't even get there. Maybe it's him. Still's walking. Yep, he's going to this one. Collecting stuff. Oh, that's nice. Ah, there comes a monk. That might be the one. Nope. Works in the apiary. We'll just wait and see. Here come the woodcutters. Perfect, because I'm going to extend the monastery soon. Be very nice. Maybe that's what we can do right now. Let's just start editing and add some pieces to it. I think fixing this way. 1, 2. What did we do here? We did 4 units. Then I believe we did this one. No, not that. Did this one then. No, this just looks different. Ooh, we did this one. There it is. Alright, we have to turn it around. 1, 2. I do want to mirror it, so yeah. And then we got 1 more of these. Like this. Then we go around the corner. Then I believe we get this one. Interesting. Ooh, I've seen where the mistake is, or not. No, yeah. So this one has to go. We need this one here to mirror the one that we already have. Then we need this one. Then we put in this one, and then we need to put in a big tower. That way we have mirrored it. Alright, I think this looks cool, and then we can start filling it up with all these decorations, etc. But we're not going to do that quite yet. Alright, let's put on a cross here and a cross here. Let's build it. Let's see. I want to see this being completely done. I think that looks very nice. Takes up a lot of stuff, but that's okay. We got our first 4 herbs, so that's working. I see we have 2 new people. Let's try to concede 1 more to the... Yeah, there it goes. Alright, that's another herbalist. Now let's go check. Is the granary done? Yes, it is. So let's say it should be collecting herbs. We'll do 2 of those. Should be collecting boar. That's it. Let's add a transporter. So now that he can go get boar and herbs, and then hopefully we can start to produce a few meals. We got a first boar and we have 2 meals already. Very sorry, I had to cough there. Now let's see. I wanna see. Ooh, yeah. Meals are there, but the meals are already sold as well, it appears. Or someone picked them up, but I don't think so. So I wish we could see how much it was sold for, so that we know how much they make with that. The church is built, perfect, so the church is done. Alright, so we can't see how much the mules got us, but I'm hoping a good amount of money. This church is done. It can now house 40 people. That's good. It's half filled, so we need to keep an eye on that to make sure that everyone has access to the services. Same here. This is a pretty big church, but we can see it's almost completely full. So we might need to do a few more add-ons to this one, because everyone needs to get to the church, of course, in order to stay happy. So we might just need to do this, because they all need to go to the services. So that's the thing you have to check every now and then. Alright, our soldiers are back. Did they all survive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they did. Perfect. There's only a few wounded, so we can do a military mission. It's an extremely difficult mission. Yeah, no. Let's see, can we do an easy one? Because not everyone is healthy yet. We can do that. Let's prepare the troops. I'm going to do a bit tougher mission soon, but for now let's just do it like this. Right, this church will be expanded. Let's check this one. Is this one full? Yeah, this one's completely filled up. So we could either extend it or just build an extra church, which could also be a nice add-on to town. Though this area is pretty filled up with stuff, so we could see if we can actually build a few additions to it. Wonder what we should do. Room capacity 5. Alright, so we can just add things like this, and it'll add more people to the church. Alright, let's do it. This is pretty cheap. Cheap solution, and we get like a lot more people in there. Now we do have another church here. Is this one full as well? No, this one has plenty of space. This isn't a very large part of town, so this big church should be sufficient for that area. And same here. Right, there's quite a few people lacking food. They have everything here, so just go by your markets and check. They have everything here except jewelry, but that's fine, because jewelry is very scarce. They have everything here, so everyone can easily get the food that they need, because, yeah, everything is stocked up. So that shouldn't be an issue. We have 1 free person without a job, so let's make it a forager. People should be getting the food that they need, because there's plenty of it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. Alright, we got promotions available to us again. And let's see. I kind of want to promote a few soldiers, but I guess they have to be home to do so, because we can't promote anyone. Anything else we need to do? Well, we can promote a few newcomers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This might also help to make them happier, because they have more options to get stuff. Of course, this will also mean that we have to build more housing, and that might be an issue, because we're also building all these church parts. So we'll have to keep an eye out where new houses are going to be built. Try to speed them up. Make sure that people stay happy. We got plenty of water. I would still like the problem solved where everyone is gathering right here in the city square and not somewhere else. Really like to see people gathering in different places. I think that's more fun. So they should be gathering right here as well, and not just go here for a drink and then still take a rest in the city center. Although there's also something to say for that. I mean, I guess if I look here in Holland, when you have nothing to do and you want to hang out with people, you go to the city center, whether it's like a 20-minute drive or close by, that doesn't really matter. And everyone goes to the same city center, so it's kind of accurate, but I would like to see people spread out a bit more over town. And of course the people from all the way up here have to walk quite far to chill out and then get back, so it's not per se the thing that I want to see. Alright, this church is very busy, so let's make sure it gets built. It would be interesting if the monks just start working in the medicinal garden and get herbs from that. That would be interesting. But I don't see that, so we'll just let them work here and see what they can do. This one is doing its job, but I don't really see it getting much. Get a boar every now and then. Maybe we should get a few extra hunters. A monk is requesting an audience. What do you want? Planks. Well, we have a good amount of planks, so we'll help the clergy this time, since it's a monk that comes. We have plenty of wood, and these can just work very hard, so that shouldn't be a problem. No access to comfort, missing raw materials. Yeah, you missed the diamonds, but every now and then you get a gem, so that's fine. Should be able to deal with that. 94%, I think that's pretty good. Especially since we almost have 350 people. Then having that amount of happiness, I'm pretty content with that. I've played quite a few games where I didn't have such a high number, so that's okay. This is still sufficient, so we don't have to expand that one. And since we have plenty of wine, people that really need to can just go here and relax. So that works. That gives them the extra service that they need. It's mainly water and food that they need because of the long walking time some people have. So it takes a while for them to get to the food source, but as soon as they have food, they'll be happy. That's why this number's going up and down every now and then. Really want this monastery to be done. It's so cool, I think. And yeah, this all seems to be working fine. Now, since we got the iron industry going, the number of iron bars is slowly raising. So that's very good, because that's what we wanted. Keep my troops with you. Yeah, let's do so. Let's keep my troops with you. Go for it. All the other things are stable or growing. So nothing to worry about at the moment. Already got 44 herbs. I think we need to sell herbs somewhere, I guess. Yeah, we are already selling herbs right here, so that's good. People can get herbs. So perhaps we should be selling herbs in more places. Like right here, we're not really selling jewelry, so let's sell herbs, because we don't have any jewelry. And since this is the main part of town, it's good to have the most options right here. Military bailiff is available for a mandate. Yeah, let's do something. I don't really care. So it's best to try and sell everything right here, which is what we're trying to do. All they have to do is collect the herbs, but we won't be selling herbs in very big amounts, so it's fine. They can just collect 50, bring it in here, and then we'll see how much they can sell. So far the village is working. This church is being expanded, which is good. These guys are doing a good job getting rid of the trees around there. Alright, well, and with this, I'm going to zoom in on this industrial area this time, where we can see the mines and everything. this will end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. I'll respond to it. And of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.